Hello everybody, welcome to what potentially might be another laggy stream, we'll see. Hopefully not. Hopefully you guys can hear me, hopefully you guys can see me now. I moved the camera a little bit. If I go too high up, it kind of cuts off my top of my head, but that's fine. And do I have the planner pulled up? Yes, I do. It's missing a couple pictures for some reason. Alright, hopefully there's no issues with that. Rachel, morning. C Money, howdy dub. Anko, Dave, hello. Zbor, good morning and good luck, boys and girls. Lazy DC, hello dub. Hello, Lazy DC. Hello, Spartans. Breaking top 10 for sure. I think so on this one. It's kind of hard to say for sure, but more than likely, I will get top 10 on this one. Martin, hello. Mary Ann G says good morning. Herb says hi all, good luck, have fun. And Planet Bob says morning all. With 5 minutes to go before the competition starts. And there were probably more adjustments I could have made to my design, but I just didn't have time. I did a final test just now and I put it on the visualizer. See, when I first practiced my build, I forgot to implement the spooky set of NFTs, which would increase the movement speed of the weavers. Spartans reminded me of that, so thank you, Spartans, again. So that did save me from having to build a couple of fabric plants, so now I know which fabric plants I can cut off and it'll still work. But the one thing I didn't test is using a regular throff, whatever. I'm using the NFT one, and as some people figured out, the NFT throff is not that great. Well, we've already known this. It's not that great because it only has like 1 or 2 doors. If you don't have the NFT, you probably don't know what I'm even talking about. But you're just gonna have to trust me on that. So what I'll probably do is just build the regular throw, and I'll see if that improves my wool rate anymore. This one is a little bit expensive, and I don't have all my glass factories, so I think I'm going to do a glue rush. Super glue rush, I mean. So that should work. So that means my first goal is to build out the stationary shops because I need those to do the super glue rush. Alright. I need to make sure I don't delete the oil seep on this one, because I will need it. Wajir, hello. Rahif says, hey Dub, good luck for you and everyone. Ives, hello. If we can hear you a bit, like Benny Hinn asked, we did not understand English. One raising hands, then how did he know what I said? What? Herb says I'm also gonna make some last minute changes. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, hopefully no issues. Oh man, forgot about the spooky stuff. Yeah, at least the one that increases the movement speed of the weaver. I forgot which one exactly does that, but I know if you have the full set down, it also gives you a big movement speed bonus. Rahif says, I also switched from the NFT one to the normal one and it improved wool a little. I heard a few people say that, yeah, so it's probably true. 28, hello. Also, my name is Jeff. Hello, Dub. Hello, chat. 3 minutes to go now. I did do the daily challenge last night. That was after I finished the video. Okay, I know I still have a couple of other things to check up on too, but probably for the next hour I will focus on the competition, on my design. I should have everything pulled up. I'm already looking at the votes for the community build showcase event that I made. It's only been a day, so it still has like the rest of the week to go. But definitely somebody has 2 of the designs have a lot of votes. But it'll be top 3, so we'll see how that goes. T-Money says, anyone using gems? See, I decided not to even talk about the gems right now. I could have made its own video on it, but I don't expect anybody to be using gems right now, and I do expect them to eventually tweak the pricing of everything that costs gems. Because like, why would anybody pay $4 for 20 wood? Like, what's the point of that? Wajra, is that the ruby icon in the competition? Yeah, those are the gems. Noldori says Throff is pronounced Throff. You were pronouncing it with an H after the first T. Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting how to pronounce it. And at first, I always pronounced it wrong. I think I pronounced throw. Yeah, I think I pronounced it Throff. I gotta keep remembering that. But whatever, you probably know what I mean. I don't say that word a whole lot. $4 for 20 wood? Yeah, imagine paying $4 for 20 wood. Imagine paying $1 for 5,000 in-game cash. Just sell a batch of gas if you're down that bad. Throff. Yeah, Throff. T-R-O-F. Throff. Eddie, good luck, have fun. Hello, Eddie. Looks like I'm gonna have to wait a minute just to get in here. Alright. Should be easy to get all the wood. Well, I mean, I know this requires a lot of lumber. That's what I was saying when I was practicing too. Like, damn, so much lumber required for this. Oh, like that one other competition we did. But it shouldn't be too hard to set up the lumber rush, as I call it. Right. Oh, what did I do? Did I go into the daily challenge on accident? What the heck? I must have clicked the wrong button. See, I saw it was 12 o'clock. I clicked the first button I saw. I swear I thought it was the competition. Oh boy. You know, that does kind of explain why it didn't ask me to select the biome. Alright, let's try this again. Play button right here. There we go. Yeah, it was supposed to show me that screen. Yeah, that other thing was the daily challenge. I already finished that. Oaken Shield, good morning. This looks right. Okay. And if I delete the oil seep, I have to start all over again. Either that or I had to buy an NFT or borrow an NFT, because I don't think I would buy another crude oil NFT. I already have 2 of them. Just deleting a couple things. Okay, let me set up just like a few roads here, just to mark it. Right. Okay, that works. Once again, everyone, good luck. Oh, that's gonna need a road right there. Pretty much wasting all my cash just to clear a few trees here. Alright. I know somebody brought this up, but they moved the... a few people brought this up. They moved the guild icon a little bit to the left, so I like how much closer it is to the full cache and nameplate over here. I think that's a better design. But I don't know what that would mean for the whole globe disconnect icon. Maybe they made it super huge, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out. I mean, hopefully we won't find out, because we don't want anybody getting disconnected, but More than likely, it's gonna happen. Also, Ruka777, hello, welcome. I feel like it's been a while since I've seen you here. I think I have seen you on Eternal Paradox, though. Branded skins. Was that all my glass factories? Oh, there's one more. Get rid of all my money, sell some gas. The game crashed twice already? Damn. Hello, what materials makes money? Hello, N76. There's two things that are cash boosted, that's super glue and fabric guard, but those are like hard to make at the start. So more than likely people will sell gold to get all the cash that they need. And I would assume most people that have been playing know how to do gold. If you are more on the new side and you don't know how to do a gold rush, I do have a video dedicated to teaching you how to do a gold rush as well as a gasoline rush. I'm just saying that just in case somebody here is like new and doesn't know how to do a gold rush. You never know. Can't delete that. Turn this on, put glass bottle on auto sell because I need cash just to get to the super glue. Oh, oil seeps right there. Don't scare me, Martin. You're doing that on purpose. I'm deleting all this other stuff. I want to delete that tree so I can put the tavern there. Actually, I can put all the badges here. Yeah. Move some stuff around later to make this work. Lantern Festival, I'll go ahead and place it down, but this is more for later. That's going to double the movement speed of the stationary shop workers. Over here, I will put down, what's it, Oopsie 23 and Stars and Stripes. And I also want to put down the birdhouses. So laggy? It's not really laggy for me just yet, but I'm sure it will get very laggy later. But if it's already laggy for you or just starting out, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I'll let you know, Spartans. Though I would imagine this one will take at least like 45 minutes to build out though. Okay, I can do the rose bushes later. I think that's the most important. I got the important craft reduction NFTs down. I would like to set up this area so I can start on the lumber rush. Or maybe the video's laggy. It could be, like last time. The music sounds like a little, like it stutters for me. No video good for me, but I'm not playing. Okay. Got the overpowered mills down. I wonder, I might be the only one that was crazy enough to get 4 superb sawmills. I don't know. I don't even know if Paramin did that. Probably, like, man, that's a waste. Nah, I don't know. When I first heard about the superb sawmills though, I'm like, man, I use sawmills all the time. That'll save me at least 3 spots, like almost all the time. And so far, it feels like that has been the case. Obviously, there's a lot of other NFTs that would be more of a space saver, but they are more meta specific. But the superb sawmill, that's like one I use all the time. Even if it's not in my build at the very end, I still use it basically all the time. This should be a regular tree. Martin says overpowered. I heard that very often, but what is overpowered? No, those mills aren't even overpowered. They're just nice small space savers. Joseph Anthony just subscribed. Thank you so much, Joseph. Planet Bob says, I found the disconnect globe, same place and same size. Ah. Oh, that sucks. You say same place. I assume you meant to the right of the guild icon now? I can't imagine it would be right on top of where the guild icon is now. Like, they moved the guild icon a little bit to the left, but they kept the disconnect globe thing on that exact same spot. I'm not exactly sure what you mean. You probably should have taken a picture of it, so I know exactly what you mean. Because that makes it sound worse than it might be. Laggy video? Oh no. Oh, oh no, that's something else. I thought I got I thought I got an alert about the lag. No, never mind. Okay, I'm gonna have a couple of tree farms over here to get wood next to many of the sheep pens over here. How many trees did I have? 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 6. All right. Under and left of guild icon. That makes it sound pretty bad. That sounds like a bad spot. You're right, that's pretty much what spot it was at before, though. Do fundamental storage there. Right, now that I'm getting some wood and lumber, I need to build out logger houses. So I can get more wood and lumber. In the meantime, temporary lumberjacks. And crane boats. I think fundamental storage should not total in a corner. Fundamental storage not total in a corner. What do you mean by that, Martin? I put the fundamental storage down to store wood, and it won't take up that much space. Ooh, that was so close. I almost deleted that oil seep. Had to delete the rock next to it. I would imagine everybody's using the oil seep this time, considering we need the crude oil. Martin says, I think I saw you did not put really in the corner. If you want to place something next to it, you will notice. So the spot I put it at is right here. And that way I can have something next to it. And what's going to be next to it, Martin, is the Epic Arts and Decor Shop. I'll go ahead and place that down now, even though I don't need it. But yeah, this is only a quarter tile. So I have the fundamental storage right here. And then I will have the dogs next to it. That being Lucy and Sparky, so the sheep and the ATVs move a little bit quicker. There we go. And that basically makes this whole spot right here. But the fundamental storage, I will get rid of it at the very end. That's only there temporarily. Let me turn on like another 2 of these. And I need passive energy to build those out. Alright, cool. And I will keep building out more logger houses. Oh, you have a lot of those town halls? Oh yeah, I have a lot. They at some point basically had a rebate where you would get your money back. Of course you would you'd basically have to switch. What was it? So you'd basically get Gala back for buying the town hall, but then you'd have to convert the Gala to what did they accept? USDC, I believe. So you had to pay fees doing that, but you would get town halls for free. And I figured it's a pretty good NFC, and I could at least just give them away. So I ended up getting a couple thousands of town halls, which at this point I've given away, I think maybe like 200. But the idea is to give more of them away over time. And hopefully I don't ruin the value of town halls. That's not really what my intention was. My intention was to at least help new people out with that. You know, maybe they got a town hall, they would feel like they have a little bit of help in the game. It's always nice to have a free NFT like that. Yeah, once these logger houses get built, then I'll actually build out the rest of, or all the stationary shops except for the 2 that I have an NFT of. Which, yeah, they'll go here. There we go. Okay, I remember why I didn't have the patches there. I had them over here in the middle. Basically the same thing, but I just want to put my rose bushes over there. Yeah, Marty, I'm pretty sure there's somebody with even more town halls. And I know at some point they did that with the common ground facilities and academy things. But I didn't get those. I really didn't think those were that useful. Maybe someday if they let us burn soil to upgrade the facility as was intended. We'll see how long it takes them to do the whole soil token thing now. Now that gems are supposedly done in their first stage, though it doesn't really mean much. This first stage is almost nothing. Using gems to buy resources, it could be a little useful, but the pricing they have for it now is awful. Like I said, nobody's gonna pay $4 to buy 20 wood. Nobody's gonna pay $11 to buy what would be 100k in-game cash, which I would get just by selling 10 glass bottles. If you have a lot of NFTs, this right here, it's nothing. And if you don't have that many or any NFTs at all, you're just better off buying an NFT than paying $11 to get 100k in game cash for a single game session. Yeah, I can build out some stationary shops now. And what are we, 22 minutes in? I haven't even done the super glue rush yet. Jeez. There goes all my money. Oh my gosh. Insane. It's crafting energy? Yeah. So the energy would go here. Alright. We're getting there. It's gonna take a bit. I also need to set up the egg production. Yeah, egg production. I didn't even know what to call it. That also means I would need ATVs. And the turkey. Yeah, I don't have any ATV NFTs, otherwise that would have helped a little for the egg production here. Martin says, yeah, still got 5.8 of each. Compost useful academy, maybe. Herb says, also found disconnect globe below the guild tab. Is it actually like that hidden? Oh no, never mind. I saw Samir post a picture of it on my Discord. It is smaller than before. So it is kind of more hidden. They heard people's complaints about it not being big enough and they made it smaller. Does that make sense to you guys? Gonna need the storehouse. Put another one over here. Let's get rid of that because it's kind of slowing them down a little. And turn on this last one. Jeez, my music sounds all stuttery. Let's build that. Well, no, that would be a waste of money right now. I don't want to do that. So have these make super glue. Still need the eggs. Yeah, it took all my money. Those are so expensive. Let me go ahead and do the effect cards while I'm waiting for cash just to do the super glue rush. Oh, I see. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, it's probably just on my side, where it sounds like a little bit stuttery at some points. That's good though. Ooh, really good amount of lumber. I guess I missed an energy there, but I can fix that. Just move this a little closer, right there. That'll do it. Alright, am I making... I am making the eggs. That needs one energy also. It's like they completely forgot to supply energy to some of these. Oh, actually they did. My bad. I guess I ran out of energy. Well, am I making 6 super glue? Damn. Let's go ahead and add that to auto sell. Let's see. 1 mil per stack. Okay. Alright. That'll be good once I start selling that for some cash. Oh no, wait. I already turned that off. Alright, I have a little bit too much lumber now. I didn't think that was going to be the issue. But let's go ahead and just shut this off, because otherwise I'm not going to have space for wood. Yeah, that's crazy. Man, I need cash. I really need cash. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not thinking about that. No way am I spending gems on freaking 100k. Okay, let me clear this up because this is still here. Yeah, clear that up too. Clear that up. So what can I do in the meantime? Put down the cotton field since that won't get in the way. No, let me build the regular throw. I want to do this with the regular one now. Gonna go right there. So the bulky Throff NFT they gave us pretty much defeats the purpose of the large Throff NFTs because the capacity increase is really big. It basically almost doubles or triples your storage capacity on the Throffs. That's insane. And like I mentioned earlier, the main issue with the big Throff is that it only has like 2 doors. Where the in-game Throff has like 4 doors, a door on each side. So the Rancher, the ATV could pick it up from any of the sides. It really does make a difference. Alright, I'll do the wool setup here though, it might slow down my eggs a little. But I'll just add more ATVs to make that up soon. And if anything, maybe I can sell some wool also. So that's not a bad idea. Also, having this setup is like the reason I'm gonna get top 10 on this. This is an insane wool setup. I think that was right. I believe so. Oh no, it's full. Am I throwing away glue? I'm about to be. Maybe it's not a good idea to make that much wool. Actually, let me just put another dragon down. That might just fix it. Start selling stuff faster. Just making too much wool now. Maybe too many eggs also, because I don't have all the stationary shops. So let's set this to 30. That's what it's gonna be. And wool is also 30. Alright. There's about to be an issue there. Do another stationary shop. Another... Nope. Just one. And they really are that expensive. Okay, I can do one more. Almost sold my first batch of super glue and I'm really low on cash. Okay, at least I sold my first batch. That's good. of super glue. Just to be clear, I haven't even got into... We're like half an hour in, I've not even got into what I should be making. Which are the sofas. Let's put the warehouses down. I have the wheat stand in the corner over here to provide passive wheat to the feed mills. Which I'll have several for all the other sheep pens I'm going to build out. I suppose since these aren't expensive, I can start building these out. Ooh, I got a lot of cash there. Oops. Right, that'll be the last stationery shop, or the last two. I'm like half done. I really thought I'd be farther than this though. Whoops, you guys can see my Discord. So you can already see what my final build's gonna look like. I went to go and check the picture. Because I'm like, how do I rotate these again? You can kind of tell what my final build is gonna look like by now though. Okay, these should be rotated to face this. The rotation should probably be more like that because there's more sheep pens over there. And these will all be rotated to face that. And then Bob says, I think I would probably pay gems to complete construction. Like right now, I want my trade pier finished, but all the builders are too busy. Well, I suppose that would work if it wasn't so expensive. Because my guess is that they would force you to buy all the materials. And what did I say earlier? 10 wood is like $2. 10 lumber is 10 lumber is $4. Oh, you said trade pier. I bet. I thought you said freight pier at once. Trade pier. Yeah, maybe it'll cost you $1, Planet Bob. But damn, really? They really need to adjust the prices. I think they're 10 times too expensive. Like, really? For $10, you should get 1 mil cash minimum, and I would still never do that. It might be beneficial like at the very beginning, but unless the Gala token price was like $10, and that would then of course make top 25 like $700 payout or something, right? In that case, you might be able to get away with like spending $10 for 1 mil cash at the very beginning for some people, not even for everybody. But it's just does not make any sense right now to do that. Like, there's a possibility for it to be good and get people to to spend doing that, but right now it doesn't make sense. I may just need to place on my wood storage because the fundamental storage is kind of jammed up with lumber. And I really should also be making more lumber because I'm going to need a lot more for the fabric plants. Let's just get started with all the fabric plants now. Oh, it's gonna cost on my cash, but might as well. Okay, I'll hold off on that last one. So far, should be good. 40 minutes in. Of course, I did know this one was gonna take a while to build out. We'll pay $1 to finish it instead of waiting like 20 other constructions to finish, probably. Yeah, for $1, because it's 5 wood. They should actually do it that way, Planet Bob. I mean, you're paying for the materials anyways. You might have as well get free immediate construction. But yeah, they should lower the price. So like instead of $1, 10 cents. All right, for 10 cents, yeah, probably. One of the reasons they want it to be so expensive is more than likely so they can justify you spending a bunch of soil on gems. It kind of inflates the price of the soil. So it's like you could waste $11.70 on 100k in game cash, or you can buy maybe $1 worth of soil, use that to buy the gems that you need to buy this, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard for some people to picture it because like with the soil token, like we don't have it right now and there's no way to buy gems with soil right now. But that would be the idea. I can already picture that being a thing. It's kind of a similar situation for Eternal Paradox right now. For the people who play it, they probably know what I'm talking about, where you can buy e-time from like another player and you'll be able to get mercenary books and get yourself mercenaries way cheaper than you would just by using your credit card or by paying with Gala. So that's kind of the case in Eternal Paradox. I would see something similar here with that system. Second disconnect. Yeah, I guess I'm getting lucky with no disconnects at all. What's up, Sandula? Was wondering how your tournament went. Hopefully it was at least fun. Okay, let's move this back. I'm getting a good amount of cash now. I will probably finish this on the hour mark. Or I'll at least be very close to finishing it. Okay, now all the stationery shops are turned on. Alright, this is good. I can build out almost everything. I have enough energy in the warehouses to build out farther over here. Too bad we don't have a thrifty fabric. Yeah, thrifty fabric plant blueprints. That would help out here. Went as good as I thought, says Sandula. Okay. I mean, that sounds good, I think. Arsho Viche says, introduce Game Pass like something and include free gems as reward in it. So yeah, I've heard a few people mention that. How much do you think the Game Pass or Season Pass or whatever you want to call it is gonna cost though? Because it could be like $25. Maybe you get $50 worth of gems, but that's still not worth it. That basically makes this worth $6 if you're doing it that way. And a Game Pass, or whatever you want to call it, typically includes more than just the same thing. So like, it's possible they could do that. I just have a hard time picturing a good method of doing it, or a method that would make sense. Guess I could do the feed mills. Sandula says, got 129th out of 1,578th, and then 13th out of 47th. Well, let's see, that puts you in like, well, for the first one, it's like top 10%. That's always good. 13th out of 47th. Was it like 2 different events? Seems fine. Gold is Game Pass rate? Nah. Gold isn't anything anymore. I can't imagine somebody would buy Gala Gold right now. The idea for Gala Gold is cool. It's just that it was never executed, that's the problem. And the leaks that you do get on Gala Gold, they're probably public within a day or a few days anyways. Oh, it was 2 different games. Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, I had these turned off. Alright, let's turn them back on. I need all the lumber again. Right, while I'm waiting, I still gotta turn these on. Most of these are gonna be making fabric yard. So for Gala Gold, the main benefits that we ever got from them, the Express Depot, sure, which is only worth like $1 nowadays. The Gala payouts for what at the time was Town Crush, if you guys remember Town Crush. They did have like a little mini competition with that game, which ended up getting canned, unfortunately. But yeah, that little competition for Town Crush pretty much paid out more Gala than what Gala Gold costs. So I got my cash back from Gala Gold from that little competition. I think there was something with Spider Tanks that was Gala Gold exclusive also, but I just didn't play or care about Spider Tanks enough to do that. There was a few other NFTs for Gala Gold, but those are essentially useless. Maybe not, but what were they? I don't even remember what they were. There's just some other stuff that didn't really do anything. Maybe it was like a snow globe or something. Actually, I think everybody got the snow globe, but the Gala Gold members got like a rare snow globe, which I think was the exact same thing. But those snow globes didn't do anything. But yeah, the Town Crush game, that was like the best thing to come. Not necessarily out of Gala Gold, but the fact that you could pretty much win your Gala back. Now, if you missed out on that, then too bad, because yeah, that was like the best reason to have Gala Gold, was that payout. But nowadays, Gala Gold is now 100. It was at the time 50, and before that, I heard it was like $10 or $20. But yeah, nowadays it just doesn't make sense to get Gala Gold. And I know the idea was that it wouldn't be a lifetime purchase anymore. At some point, they would move to a monthly model, which doesn't make sense to do at all right now. But it is a cool idea to do eventually, if they figure it out. But if they move to a monthly model and they actually make it worthwhile, which is kind of hard to imagine right now, but if they were to actually make it worthwhile and have people pay like $10 a month or whatever, then that would be good for Gala, I mean, to burn or to get people to spend. But right now it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, Town Crush. Gala Gold was 50 when I did wasted money. Yeah, Gala Gold was $50 for me too, but like I said, I got all of that back from Town Crush. Those 6 slots, says Evening Dub. I'm on my 5th refresh already. Hello. Number 5, you're breaking the record. Yeah, I'm almost done, Spartans, with this. I was about to put it in there. I think that was the last fiber plant I need to put here. Yep, just finished. So I'm done with this. I probably could have stopped using it like 5 minutes ago though, seeing as I have enough cash. This is a good point to put it back in the guild library. Oh, oh, there it is. Thought it disappeared. Alright, Stars and Stripes back in the guild library. I don't need Oopsie no more. Start putting up some of the spooky NFTs and the haunted mazes. I don't want to interrupt my crane bots though, so I also need to make sure this all finishes. Alright. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see, wool yarns. These are all worn yarn, yep. Over here, they're all cotton yarn. Okay, I gotta turn these on still. It might be a good idea to build an extra fabric plant for wool yarn, just in case I do end up getting more wool. Okay, these should all be turned on now. I need to stop making energy. In fact, I'm gonna need to throw it away. Just throw away all that energy. And where is the rest of the energy? Right here. That's I keep that for the moment. I'll throw it away soon. Wood, okay. Yeah, I need to turn 2 of these off for the moment so I can get some wood on that. I'll get rid of the fundamental storage. Marshall, I got $100 from Tom Crush. I can't remember how much I got, but it was definitely more than 50. It was probably close to 100. It was somewhere in between 50 to 100. That was a good incentive to get people to playtest that, but yeah, it was too bad that they just canned that game. It was actually kind of fun. It's a Candy Crush style game. Hence the name Town Crush. Okay. What could I possibly be missing here other than waiting for these to build? Oh yeah, the arts and decor shop. How am I gonna make sofas without them? That didn't even cross my mind. What did I rotate? Oh, Sparky. Right, those are making sofas. Why? I didn't even turn that one on. All right. Got the sofa makers right there. So I can get rid of this. This one. And I didn't turn on any of the sofa makers. Jeez. Need 2 more arts and decor shops. Uh-oh, I need to refresh the game. Dang it. Got an invisible building there. Also, I still have to place down the rare art and decor shop, but I think I might just do that for this at the very end. Before I get rid of that, I want to build 1 more fabric plant just to be safe. I didn't need this one in the last test that I made, but just in case I make a little bit more wool, you never know. But yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to refresh the game because I got an invisible building there, so let me just do that. And I guess make sure that the game saves. So it took almost an hour to finish the build. And even then, I'm still not completely done. Okay. Guys, did you know that you can make flour at the windmill? I was just reading the tip they gave us. They really should have given us more tips. The whole like tip thing on the loading screen, it's a nice idea. It's just they made 1 tip and then they're like, all right, this is enough tips for the player. They can figure out everything else. That's plenty of help. We taught you guys how to make flour. It's made at the windmill. You can figure it out the rest for yourself. Carbon, what's up? Can you look at Discord? I did. You were asking about build number 10. I mean, I don't really have an answer for you though. Team Storm NFTs is the one that made what would be submission or entry number 10 for the community build showcase event. Let's have this one make wool yarn. I was looking for it on the visualizer. I'm like, this ain't on the visualizer. Alright, that's the extra one just in case. And I can get rid of some of these now so I can put the rest of my spooky and the haunted NFTs. Spooky. Oh. I love how they put the diamond big SL in the front. Yeah. Wait till they start spamming us with all the buy now messages or something. Like every 5 minutes. Buy gems right now. 10% off if you buy right now for the next 10 minutes. Yarn, alright. The last cotton yarn ones. Let's rotate this a little. Sofa. I think that's it. I can get rid of this because I need the arts and decor shop, the rare one, because it reduces the craft time of all the arts and decor shops. This wasn't actually supposed to go here. That one was supposed to go over here, but I already built one there. I am using just an extra arts and decor shop because like I wasn't going to use this spot anyways. And let me turn these back on because I need to be making all of this lumber. Alright, I still had some, so that's good. Alright, so all 4 of these lumber mills are turned on. All the sofa things are turned on. Let me refresh this again. Actually, wait, it's 2 minutes. Yeah, I have to refresh it. Oh, that's a lot of wool yarn. I might be able to use that without having to sell it. That would be nice. So we'll see. Have I made any sofas yet? Why haven't I made any sofas? What went wrong? Where'd all my cotton yarn go? Do I not have any? Am I just not making cotton yarn? Oh yeah, I'm not making cotton yarn. I'm an idiot. That's the last thing I need to do, alright? I need to put that to the twin garages. I was wondering, like, where's all my cotton yarn? It's fine if I have extra wool yarn, because I overproduce cotton yarn compared to wool yarn. It's just that I hope it doesn't jam up my warehouses too soon. I should be okay though. I have a lot of warehouse storage because I'm also using the diamond warehouse. So this one's completely empty. I have exactly 25 energy. That's actually not bad. I can sell it. I thought I was gonna have to flush the energy. I'm just gonna sell the energy. There we go. Good. All right, that's great. I have a lot of wool yarn. There's nothing wrong with extra wool yarn here. My rate is gonna be a little bit higher. So these 4 crane bots, I'm not using these 4 spots. These are the fabric plants that I got rid of because I placed down the spooky set, which increases the movement speed of my weavers. So yeah, this is kind of unused space. Maybe there's a way where I can add another sheep pen. There probably is actually. I just realized that. There's probably a way where I can add 2 more sheep pens and then just have these be feed mills. And then maybe I would need another ATV. I'm not completely sure. I could do that. I'm sure there's a way where I could tweak it just a little bit more. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I'm just going to keep it as is right now. I think this is fine. $18 seconds. I can't remember if that's what it was, but alright. I think I have everything down already. Got the turkey statue, got Lucy, got Sparky. I don't have the greenhouse. I could put it, but I didn't notice any significant difference with having the greenhouse down. Do you still need to store energy? No, I don't. So I have my Tesla coil turned off. I don't need to store any energy. It's all passive. Having the legendary Tesla coil and the legendary solar panel and the diamond charge station most of the time, or always actually, I should say always. I always have passive energy for everything, which is great. I will be scared if we get a competition where I need to make energy. Like something that requires freaking 20 energy to make and you need buildings everywhere. That'd be insane. Maybe one day though. Martin says, as to what you said, here where I live in the city, there is a mill. The wind otter that grinds flour and sells it to a buyer store close by. Or you buy real bread and not fabric stuff. Real bread, that would be nice. He also says, and they sell also flour worms. What? That feel on the flour and are big, but you can simply eat them or give them a certain pets. Flour worms? I've never heard of that. The heck is a flour worm? I still need to put stuff on auto sell. The lumber will overproduce, of course. Oh, the wood. So that the wood is fine, but I should rotate my tree farms to ensure that it's not a problem. I am using all my legendary tree farms on this, and I also have an extra tree farm on the side over here, just for safety measure. I think I had to do 3 rotations on each one, which is kind of annoying, but I need them to face west. And at this point, it is kind of laggy. So I might miss a rotation. Alright, is that right? Are they picking it up right from the road? Oh, I can barely freaking tell. Meatworms? Oh. For flour? I wouldn't want to find a worm in my bag of flour. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, that one's good. Six sofas, that's it? It's like nothing. Where's all my sofas going? Oh, I don't need to rotate those. Oh, I guess maybe that's right. Alright, it's only been 5 minutes, so it's kind of hard to tell, but I can tell you guys that the super glue rate is correct. It should be 380. The cotton yarn rate will probably be like 760. Egg rate is close to 1200. It's a little lower than that, actually. Glass bottle rate is should be close to 390, hence the super glue rate, but alright. Yeah, that's right, though. The wood rate, as long as it's over 15k, that works. Wow, that's a lot of freaking wool yarn. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be set on wool yarn for a while. I really don't want to auto sell that yet. There's no way I should be overproducing wool yarn. So let's skip the wool yarn for now and auto sell the other stuff. Sofa's at 25. I'll move this up to 30 just in case. I have a lot of storage anyways. Yeah, I have the dedicated glass storage for this. I can stick the 30. Fabric yard, I will use it all, but I'll set that to 30 also. Eggs should already be 30. Cotton yarn, I will set to 30. Don't need to sell cotton. Besides, I use it all anyways. Wait, that's it. This one was a cool design. Of course I did not make a no NFT design for this. But judging by the no NFT designs that I saw people share, right, for the community build showcase event, it didn't seem that complicated to me. I kind of figured it was somewhat similar to Blue Steel, and like half the build was gonna be sheep pens and meadows and tree farms anyways. It seemed fun to make. So I mean, I have fun making my own designs, and even with the no NFT designs, they're still fun to make. But of course, I skipped out on it this time. I don't think it would have been like super difficult. Then again, I play this game too much. I'm too experienced on some of these now. Ives posted a picture of the pizza storage. That actually does look pretty cool. See, do I have? I can get rid of these. I'm assuming I'm not going to build anything else over here. I'll keep that cream bot there just in case, but let me see. Looks pretty cool. So what exactly does it store? Okay, good. I already put these on the Townstar playbook, and I just assumed that it would store these for pizzas. So that's correct information. One thing I wasn't sure is, what exactly does the chocolate storage store? Because I only put that it stores chocolate. Oh, okay, I guess I was right. I was wondering if it also stored chocolate cake or something. Or Easter eggs, no. Alright. Just a random question. Oh, look at that, Sparky's eyeing that pizza. Dang. Look at, oh, okay. I was gonna take a screenshot. He left. This game became your work, right? Your hobby became work and you have joy in it? Well, I mean, I can't do this like for... Can't say it's like an actual full-time job unless they started... unless the Gala payouts turned out to be like... Okay, let me bring this up again. If Gala was 10 cents and top 25 players started making $700 a week from the Gala payout, then this would basically be like a job. I guess you could say I treat it kind of like a side job. I mean, I appreciate you, all of you watching, and especially the supporters, right? I mean, I appreciate you so much because it does help me. It gives me the opportunity to continue to spend time doing this and helping people out. Juxie's T just became a member while I was saying that. Is that true? Yes, Juxie's T, thank you so much for joining Team Dub. I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna give you a supporter role as well on my Discord. I will do that now while I'm on here. Appreciate you. Yeah, appreciate all my supporters, of course. There we go. Oh yeah, you can use those fancy cow emojis now. I forgot you guys can use like a few extra emojis. Some of the custom ones. It didn't let me put all of them there though. Only a few of them. And I mean, I guess it's kind of like half my job, Martin, but it's not like you can't say it's like a reliable source of income or anything. That wouldn't be true. Though, if Gala paid me to like, I don't know, market the game or make videos or something, that would be amazing. 10-minute test so far. I mean, I'll probably keep this running like another 20 minutes, so I'll stream another 20 or 30 minutes or so. But looking at the 10-minute mark here, wool yarn will slowly go down over time. I am making the right amount of wool yarns, about 730 something. My SOFA rate is supposed to be 183. That would be the correct rate. It might be a little bit higher right now because I have extra wool yarn, which is fine. So I'll catch up a tiny little bit. Super glue and glass bottle rates, right. Fabric yard is of course higher than it should be just because I just said I have extra wool yarn, so that's cool. Cotton yarn rate is correct, egg rate is correct. The wool rate seems the same as it would have been if I had the big Throff NFT, so I'm not noticing a difference there right now. And I could have 2 more sheep pens here, move those 2 feed mills over here somewhere. I don't know if that means I would need another ATV or not. I probably won't bother doing that. It's looking good, so it is good. I thought I had a pizza emoji. Oh, I do. Never mind. I didn't see it. Alright, while I'm waiting, I need to check something over here. I'm still helping Red Fox sell his NFTs, but I did tell him I would review the prices on them, especially when like the Gala, you know, the Gala price is kind of volatile. At some point it was 2 cents, it went down to like 1.5 cents. So that does mean the prices on some of the stuff he's trying to sell needs to be adjusted, right? And I am helping him figure that stuff out. I gotta check G-Trace. I'm assuming we got the competition payout if people already got their pizza storages. Oh, we did like 4 hours ago. Okay. Awesome. Let's see what's the price of Gala right now. Eddie says if they charge gems for moving completed buildings, I guess I could sell. That wasn't the plans as well. I don't know if this team mentioned it, but I know the previous team did. Yes, that would be a good idea. But once again, they just need to balance the costs. Like, nobody's gonna pay $10 to do that. They might pay 50 cents or $1 for each time, and you might have them do it several times. They really just need to find a balance, and their starting point is terrible. I suppose the only good thing is that they're starting high, which allows them to go lower, which is technically the safe thing to do. You don't really want to start low and then go higher, because then that pisses people off more than it would be going the other way around. I can kind of see why they would want to start high, but like nobody's gonna be paying that much money to do those things. Yeah, okay, that's all right. That is correct. Trixie says, the last two competition not ending well for me. I hope this week can get back to top 225 after a long time not drop below 225. I'd had the game doing shit, ending shit as well. In top 600. Really, even with the cow post? I mean, oh yeah, that's right, the cow post. Even with that, top 600? I thought people did good with that. I sold the batches so fast. Alright, that looks good. I'm back on track. 185. Nice. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this one's a top 10. Oh, that notification was me, by the way. Let me mute that again. Okay. Mute. Okay. Roger says, I think I made top 600 in that one, but it was because I added more buildings for whatever the product was. Oh. I mean, that's always a good thing to do. How laggy is it? 17 frames per second? That's not terrible. I know last stream I felt like it was laggier. This one's not that bad. Drixie says, I'm not priced for anything goes and late's like 2 hours. Want to do ice, but after people talk about cow posts, I decided to do it. Oh, you kind of just winged it then. Okay. I assume all those people practice something for the cow post design. Actually, I'm pretty sure somebody shared their design. TPS says your biggest giveaway is Town Star Playbook. That is really huge. Oh, I appreciate that. The Town Star Playbook was a lot of work. Yeah, as long as it continues to help people out. I mean, also, as long as I have enough time to do it, right? It is a little bit time consuming to update it, but I think I got it to a point where at least I can update it as efficiently as I can. I mean, everything's connected even with the Townstar Playbook bot, so that's cool. Now, as for the NFTs on the Townstar Playbook, I recently I tend to update them once a month now, so I just added the past 4 weeks of NFTs on there. Because yeah, basically like every week we get like a new NFT or two. So yeah, about once a month I'll update the NFTs. Hopefully they're all on there and I'm not missing any. But yeah, for sure, big credit to the people who update the visualizer as well. That's a huge tool. Speaking about that, I know at some point I mentioned that we would try to make a visualizer for the dub community. I have an idea of how we could possibly do that. It's just that it would be really time consuming. And I don't even think it's necessary as long as, you know, we have the great people that are already managing the planners right now, right? Like the Townstar planner. I'm not sure if Build Hub is up to date, but like it's still out there, right? So definitely props to those people for keeping up with the updates on those. But yeah, a visualizer is something I could potentially work on as well. But I know it would take some time. And the problem with that is like I probably, if I were to do that, I would probably have to take a break from doing no NFT build showcases for like maybe a month. And I don't know if that would even be worth it, but that's something that's crossed my mind because I've mentioned the whole new visualizer for Dub Guild before, but that was kind of only talked about because at the time, well, we thought that Build Hub was completely shutting down, but they just kind of transferred it to have other people work on it. But I don't think that should be an issue right now. Yeah, he didn't know the value of it or didn't care. I still have a lot of wool yarn. I'm wondering if it's actually even all getting used. It should be. Or maybe I am making more wool yarn. No, there's no way. I'm not making 750 wool yarn per hour. I guess it'll take hours for me to use up all that wool yarn. And since it looks like I'm only making 2 more sofa per hour, that's 8 fabric yard. It'll take me like 12 hours to use the excess 100 wool yarn just to make an excess of 100 sofas, I guess. It's no, not even. I'd make 25 sofas. Oh, okay. It's not even a big deal. Pretty sure I'll get top 10 anyways. Overthinking it. Yes. I saw that too. Yeah, for some reason on the visualizer, the stationary shops icon is missing. Don't know why, but I just noticed that this morning or a few hours ago. Don't know why that happened. So just a visual bug, I guess. As long as it still works. All right, I'll probably do like another 10 minutes, but there's nothing else I need to tweak here. Everything is working great. Changing this to a regular throw off didn't really do anything. It's still the same as far as I can tell. And I don't care about adding like 2 more sheep ends. So I just keep it like this. But yeah, how's everybody else doing on your design? Are you designing different colored sofas? Do you have different patterns on your sofas? I went with blue sofas because that's the only option. They don't care about the color logic in this game. It's not a concern. And probably it would overcomplicate things if we had to make paint for everything. That's probably true. Just gotta update the playbook real quick with the competition payout. So we got paid out today, August 5th. August 5th. Drixie says, I use 4 super glue for each sofa just to make sure they're firm. Wait a minute. That's too much super glue. Here I am double checking it. Alright. Yeah, that's a good idea. You don't want to be selling cheap sofas. Disconnected, what the heck? Oh, I mean my spreadsheet, not the game. Oh. We have some, by the way, we have some rumors on what the next NFT might be. I know some people already posted it on Discord, but not everybody is aware. Should I talk about it? Or is this gonna be one of those Apple stand situations where it never comes out? Double stars? That would actually make it worthwhile. I would make more super glue if that was the case. I think it's time for it. Do people really want it though? Let's see, let me pull up NFT Harbor. Let's at least take a look at it for 1 minute. Alright guys, so there's no confirmation on it yet. Doug Sunny hasn't told us anything. He might not even know about it yet. But the next NFT might potentially be a brine stand. Maybe. We don't know for sure yet, okay? All we can do is speculate right now. Oh, also, we don't know what the next meta is. I would assume if, you know, if they're gonna release a brine stand, maybe it's something that requires a lot of brine, maybe something super salty. Maybe it's a new craft, since they really love coming out with these strange new crafts. I thought they were gonna release mulch meta last week actually, but that hasn't happened yet. So I don't know what else would require a lot of brine. But yeah, this is something that people asked for a long time. Maybe what's her name? Ginobili? Maybe Ginobili read the feedback and like a bunch of people said, oh, they should come out with a brine stand. And she's like, yeah, let's go with the brine stand. So yeah, more than likely this NFT will come out. It's not guaranteed yet until they made an announcement. But it looks like it's going to give 3 passive brine. And you can imagine if you have 2 of these pretty close by, you can have all the 4 passive brine that you'll need for your windmills to make salts. If you pair this with Bright Winds, or yeah, Bright Winds, that would be insanely powerful because Bright Winds don't even require the wood either. That's going to be the best salt station thing ever. But even with light circuses, having the passive brine will be a huge benefit. Now this NFC, as people have mentioned, it will kind of kill the value of salt stations and salty salt fields. Unfortunately, they won't be completely useless, it's just that it doesn't make sense to have as many of those as it would, say, like just 2 of these. So yeah, I really don't think at this state anything will sell out, especially since we don't know the price of it. But I would imagine a good amount of people will buy this, you know, at least from the top 100 player pool. And it makes sense to have 2 of these. So there's that. I haven't bought some of the new NFTs in a while, like I mentioned before. But this one looks good. So this looks like something I would like to have. I said that about the Sister Ranchers. I would more than likely get 1 or 2 at some point, just not right now. Same thing with the Epic Nursery Tree. I would more than likely get 1, even though I have a lot of legendary tree farms. But the thing I'm really waiting for, I could keep repeating this, but like really the price of the Gala token needs to go up, because in the meantime, I'm just saving up Gala. Because the price of the Gala token goes up, then the value of that token, of course, will allow me to buy more of these NFTs. So I'm kind of just playing the waiting game here, trying not to spend at the current price. But yeah, this is what potentially might be the next NFT. We don't know for sure. I mean, don't get upset if it's not. Maybe they'll come out with something else. It's probably like a good 70 or 80% chance that it will be the Brine stand though. And the next meta will have something to do with Brine. So that's the guess for now. Another sushi meta? Says Wajer. I don't know. I guess if they want to do that, I'll do that. I know some people really like the fishing metas. I feel like they should do something else. They kind of missed out on the ice cream metas. Well, I think that's probably it. Was there gonna be... Maybe there was something else I was gonna mention, but I forgot. Yeah, I don't remember. Anybody has any last minute questions or anything they want to share, go ahead. But I'm gonna leave this running for a few more hours, then I'll go offline as usual. Make sure you all have Update Town Offline on and your auto sell set up correctly. I'm of course gonna keep an eye on the wool yarn, but it should be okay. It'll slowly go down over time. And my prediction is probably 8th place. I don't know what these other people's rates are. I didn't ask. I was pretty busy this weekend, but yeah, I just didn't bother asking what other people's rates were, or I didn't look and see what they said they were. But if I had to guess, I'd probably get 8th place. I mean, there's not that many people with this crazy wool setup, and it's a huge help in this competition. And there's no windmills in this competition, so that's not like dragging me down compared to some other people that have a bunch of bright winds. So that's good. Okay, that's gonna be it. Of course, Rachel, thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for watching and hanging out. And I wish you the best of luck in the competition. And I will see you all on Friday when I stream the end of the competition. So take care, everybody. I will see you all later.